Your writing task for this week is to write a persuasive speech about one of two athletes. Now you can write either about Usain Bolt or about Mo Farah. So of course we've got Usain Bolt, who is the Jamaican sprinter who runs very short distances, 100 metres and 200 metres, and he's known to be the fastest man on the planet and holds the world record for the fastest 100 metres ran ever. And of course you've got Mo Farah, who is the British long distance runner, who has again got a gold medal in running long distances such as 5,000 metres. So what I've done is, for those of you who are not too familiar with these two people, I've attached two videos here of them both competing in their events in the 2012 London Olympics. Now Mo Farah ran the 5,000 metres, so feel free to have a watch of that. Now this is a very long video because it is a very long distance that he runs. So feel free to skip through it, watch parts of it. You don't need to watch all of it because that'll take a very long time. So just watch whatever you feel like and see what he does and how he goes about winning this race and claiming gold for Great Britain. Second video is a video of Usain Bolt, again at the 2012 Olympics, running the 100 metres and claiming a gold. Now, this is the whole event, so feel free to watch the 5-minute mark when the event starts, and this is very, very short. So you can watch this, all of the race. It's only about 9 seconds long. But you can also watch the build-up and watch what happens after the race if you want to, just so you know what Usain Bolt is all about and the technique he has when he runs, which is very interesting to watch. For this task, background research is welcome. Feel free to do some research on either of these two people. You don't have to, but if you would like to learn more about them, there's plenty of stuff on the internet for you to look at. So what you have to do is choose one of these athletes and write a persuasive piece highlighting how impressive your athlete is. So why is your athlete you've chosen very, very impressive at what they do? Include at least 3 different reasons in their writing and make sure it's written in third person because we're writing about someone else, we're not writing about ourselves. So when you're writing, consider these things. Is it more impressive to run long or short distances quickly? Now this is where you choose your athlete. If you want to pick Usain Bolt, obviously you think it's more impressive to run short distances. If you want to pick Mo Farah, you think it's more impressive to run long distances. And that's completely up to you which one you write about. Which athlete do you think has to practice more? Now, which one takes more practice to run a long distance or a short distance? And that's up to you to decide. Which event requires more dedication to be able to master? Who do you think has been doing their event for the longest in order to become the world's best at what they do? Which one would you like to most emulate, which means to be like or to copy? Which one do you think you would rather be? And this may sway your decision as to who you think is the best. So if you think Usain Bolt running really, really quickly is something you'd like to be able to do, maybe that's the one you want to write about. Or if you think that you would really like to run long distances and be able to run forever, maybe this is the one you'd like to write about, Mo Farah. Think about the types of food they would have to eat to maintain their athletic ability. So think about the amount of protein they'd have to eat to be able to build their strong muscles, and think about all the sacrifices they'd make in terms of food. So obviously you never see Usain Bolt or Mo Farah at McDonald's because that will not help them in their goal to reach their peak fitness levels. And on that topic, what do you think each would have to sacrifice? So that obviously they would have to sacrifice a lot of their time. They would have been doing it from a very young age to be able to get as good as they are at their event. So your success criterion when you're writing: persuasive sentence openers. We've done this a lot this year. Make sure you're convincing someone that what you think is correct. So persuasive sentence openers such as, I firmly believe that, I'm fully convinced that, without a doubt. Looking through your English books this year, you've used these loads and loads, so you should be very familiar with these. Conjunctions. Think about extending your sentences and make them a bit more detailed. There's some conjunctions here for you to choose from, or if you want to make up your own and challenge yourself, feel free. And some adjectives. Use some really powerful adjectives in your writing, because if you're trying to persuade someone of something, obviously you want to make them sound very, very good at what they do. And then your extension task, for those of you that want more of a challenge, compare your athlete with the other ones. If you're writing about Usain Bolt, compare him to Mo Farah and the other way round. So for example, you could say, while it is certainly impressive that Usain Bolt can run very short distances fast, I still believe that Mo Farah, and then continue that sentence in that vein. So like I say, make sure you're including at least 3 different reasons in your writing, and consider the other side of the argument for your extension if you want to have a go at that challenge.